Hey guys, so I finally had time to do a makeup tutorial, and if you want to see how I did this look, just stay tuned. Okay, so I always start out by just spooling and plucking my eyebrows because I feel like to have your brows look nice, they have to be at least groomed. So this is the NYX eyebrow gel in the shade Espresso. So I just start out by outlining like the edge of my eyebrow, and then I kind of fill it in just as much as I feel like doing. And then I take a spoolie and I just spoolie it just so that it looks even. I know it looks kind of weird now, but you'll see like this really just helps them not look overdone. I always used to have super thick eyebrows until I did this step. It's obviously not necessary, but I just feel like for me it works. And then I take a makeup wipe and I just wipe off the extra stuff. It honestly just helps my eyebrows not look as thick just because I do have black hair. Okay, and then this is the Stilla Perfecting Concealer in the shade Medium. And I just outline my eyebrows just so that it's a defined line. And if I missed anything with the makeup wipe, I can just clean it up with this concealer. And then I just spoolie the middle of them just because that's just what your natural brows look like. Not natural, but as natural as they can be. This is the Smashbox eyeshadow base in the shade White. So I just kind of put this all over my lid. I like the shade White because my darker colors will just show up better, I feel like, with it. And then, yeah, I basically just blend it out. Okay, this is the Tartlette Toasted palette, and I just start off with that bottom matte brown color, and I just put this in my crease. So right where you open your eye and there's like that little line, I'll just blend that out just kind of to start off my eyeshadow. I always do this. Okay, and then I took that kind of orangey color, and I'm just putting this right on my lash line. Oh, I guess I put it up a little more. Okay, I was supposed to just put it on my lash line like that. And this just kind of adds a pop of color so that it's not just all brown, which I usually do all brown, but today I didn't. Okay, and then I'm going to take that dark brown shade, and I'm going to kind of make a V at the end of my eye. So yeah, I basically kind of go a little bit over that orange and then I'll make a V. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to end up blending it out, but this is just an important step if you want to define your eyes. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm talking to someone. And then I take my big Morphe brush and I'm just going to buff that out with that first light brown shade I was using. And this is just going to help me not look crazy, I guess. And then I'm taking my Fix Plus, spraying a little flat brush. I'm going to take that bottom left color, kind of like a orangey. Oh, that's oranger than I thought it would be. Yeah, and then I'm just putting that right below my crease. So it's kind of a cut crease. I would say more of like a half cut crease. And then this is the Pure Cosmetics Color Correcting Primer. I just put this all over my face and then I just blend it out with my hands just because I trust my hands. Okay, this is the Clinique 2-in-1 foundation in the shade Honey. This is just my summer shade. I usually will have to mix it, but for right now, this shade was good for me on that day. So yeah, I'll just dot this all over my face. There's no method to that. There's my silicone sponge, and then that's the Far Side stuff. You can get it at Sephora, but my mom just makes it for me out of essential oils, so I just use that because it's cheaper. Then I blend that in with my foundation just so that my foundation isn't super thick. So the silicone sponge helps me spread the product, and there is my big beauty blender. So I'll just get that wet and then blend out all the stuff I just put on my face. I kind of like my freckles to show too. Okay, this is the Stilla Same perfecting concealer I used before. And then I'm just going to kind of highlight wherever I think. I don't like a super dramatic highlight, so I still just go with like a medium shade. Then I use my silicone blender to blend that in just because it doesn't soak up any product. And then this is just the Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick in the shade Chocolate. Everyone knows how to contour. I think I don't really need to go into detail. I just blend this out with a brush just because I don't like my beauty blender getting that brown stuff on it. And then I bake with the Makeup Revolution baking powder in the shade Banana, so it doesn't make me look as white. And I just bake anywhere that I just highlighted. And then if I did mess up with any contour, this is an easy way to fix that. So I'll just leave that on for 20 minutes and then blend it out with a fluffy brush. And then I use the Butter London Simply Sweet blush palette. I use like the two end shades, and I just kind of put blush on wherever I feel like I need it. And then I'm just going back in with that light brown underneath my eye and just defining the bottom of my eye. This is the Becca Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Champagne. It's my all-time favorite highlighter. I've tried so many, and this one is by far my favorite. And then just my nose. And then this is the NYX Cosmetics eyeliner in the shade White, and this just kind of helps open up my eyes, especially when I'm tired. And then this is my go-to lip liner, Kylie Cosmetics in the shade Candy K. So I just like this liner because it's almost the exact color of my lips. And then I'm taking Khloe Money, which is part of her Koko collection, also one of my favorite shades. And then I usually just finish up with a little bit of mascara. It just helps in case I got any makeup on my lash extensions, but it's not a necessary step. And then this day, I guess I decided that I wanted to put lip gloss on top of that. So this is just the Buxom Cosmetics Lip Plumper in the shade Sophia. Okay, last step is spraying my face. And this is my completed look. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. And this is my completed... No, I gotta just do a voiceover.